Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an excellent day or night. I'm Estefania Ramirez, and I'm going to talk about the chapter 14 of the book that we are working on Making Great Teachers program, that is Teaching by Principles, and the chapter is Classroom Management. It was really interesting for me, and I want to start with the art and science of classroom management. I choose this, let's say, title because I found it in the introduction of the chapter. And basically, classroom management is a combination of art and science. For me, it is science because your lessons are based on scientific research or theoretical part of English, for example, but it is also art because you need to transmit something and something beautiful. So it is really beautiful to me to take these two important things into one. And one point that I want to highlight is your voice and body language. It is really important to know how to use your voice and your body language when you're giving a lesson, sorry, because it can help you deal with the unexpected, with discipline and teaching styles. Your voice is important because you need to know how to project your voice. So your students will understand what you are saying. And your body language is also important because you need to make eye contact with them to like realize if something is happening, to walk over your classroom, to move your hands, to do gestures, because it is part of the learning process or the teaching process, of course, also. And I think that it helps to deal with the unexpected because, for example, if an unexpected question comes, if you know how to use your body language and voice, you will not be like, oh my God, and now what I'm going to do? No, you will be calm, confident on yourself. You will know how to face this question. If you don't know the answer, you can share, you can look for the answer, but in a calm way. You will also be like positive, relaxed, and cool. With discipline, it is also important because sometimes you are not using the same, for example, gestures with all your students. You are smiling to some of them and to the others you are not. And it is really important because you need to be fair with all of your students. I know that sometimes it is easy to, I don't know, maybe connect with one or two of them, but you need to be fair because the students realize when you are not being fair to them. And when you're fair to them, they are going to be fair with you and they will respect your authority. So it is really important also with discipline. And teaching style, I think that your voice and body language can change if your teaching style is different. For example, if you are more humorous, you will act more, you will gesticulate more, and if you are, for example, more calm, let's say, you of course will talk, you will project your voice, but in a different way. But it is really important in all of the teaching styles that exist. And yes, I want to continue with creating a positive classroom climate. This is for me like the top. I really appreciate this and especially establish rapport. To establish rapport is a relationship that you build with the students, that you build with respect, of course, with warm, with this positive and warm attitudes toward them, and this will generate energy. That is another point in the chapter. And generate energy is something really important because it is something that you don't see, but you can feel. And what is important is that when you give this energy or you transmit this energy, they will take this energy to their houses and then come back to your classes again motivated with your own energy or the class energy, because it's not something only about you, is the energy that you build with your students. And it is really important because, sometimes some professors like are not encouraged to talk with the students, to realize that they are not just a number or a seat. They are humans and they are all different, so take into account context, background, and show interest towards them. And this will generate energy and your lessons will be more active, positive, etc. And it also helps you with, of course, teaching under adverse circumstances. I know that having like this connection with large classes, for example, classes that are over 100 people, they are really difficult, and I really admire professors that are capable of that. But at least you can try to remember, for example, a few names if you're having a large class, and if you're having a medium size, I think that memorizing their names, it will make them feel like part of a community. I have had some experiences that, for example, professors didn't know my name after a long period, and I was like, why? I'm part of your class. I see you every day, and when you show interest, and you, for example, say, hey, I like your hair, or I don't know, your nails are beautiful. I think is this changes the vibe, and you are like more connected to the class. Uh, so yes, creating a positive classroom climate is really important. And I have seen that that when professors have this rapport, this connection with the students, they work better. And according to the book, is the same. So I want to be this type of professor that I'm interested in my students. And yes, to finish, I want to thank you. I want to say that this chapter was one of the most interesting chapters that I have seen through the book and through the lessons that I have seen. Because when, for example, someone like me that is studying modern languages, you know what to teach. For example, you need to teach grammar, you need to teach vocabulary, but how to do this, like how to deal with these situations. And this chapter was something new to me and helped me a lot to realize, to be aware of my body, my attitude, my vibe, for example. And it was very, very nice. And well, thank you again, and have a good rest of day or night. Bye bye. See you later.